Okay guys, so here we are, it's the day of the battle, Saturday, and we're now going to play this game. It's going to be very exciting. I've got to say, there's a lot of people in the room, so everybody say hello. So we've got obviously Dell, who's playing his magnificent Lehman Russ. I was about to say Morgan Ra, I don't know why, but I don't even know who Morgan Ra is. Anyway, Eldar, yeah. So we've got Lehman Russ, we've got Orks. Hello. There, we've seen him before, Richard with his fantastic army. We've got the lovely Patty with her World Eaters and playing the Primarch Angry. Yeah. We've got Rob, Voodoo Ork, who's playing the Orks for us. We've got Matt, who's playing the Orks for us as well. And we've got Jamie, who you've seen, who plays Emperor's Children, but he's playing Orks for us today as well. And we've got Happy down there, who's playing for us today World Eaters, because unfortunately one of the players couldn't make it. And another two players couldn't make it as well. So unfortunately, the Marine Army is a lot littler compared to the big stuff at the back. But I've got every faith in their ability to create mayhem and destroy so much stuff. So we've deployed a few troops over here. We've got a few troops over here as well. We'll go into more detail a lot later on when we're playing the game. Of course, they're separated by a little band of orcs either side. We've also got the World Eaters and the Space Wolves that have gathered together over here, and they're ready to take out the Horde on that side. Where's your Lehman Russ character?
He's in the middle.
Lehman Russ is literally over there in the centre. There he is, just there. And Patty, where have you hidden your Angron? He's in the back there. He's in the back there. And there's a lot of stuff in reserves as well. You're playing today?
Argus Brond, is it?
Argos Blonde. Exactly.
Blonde.
And you've got Khan in your army as well, haven't
yes,
you?
indeed.
So you've got a lot of stuff in reserves.
Well, the Land Raider, the two Rhinos are packed full of assault troops. I've got a drop pod with Terminators in, a drop pod with an assault contemptoring called Vale. I've got a Cestus assault ram going to be coming in. That's got 10 Terminators in. So yeah, there's loads.
A lot of stuff. And of course the Raven Guard. You've got a lot of stuff in reserve as well.
Yeah, I've got a couple of flyers. I've got a Deliverance drop pod. I've got Terminators. I've got robots. I've got Korax. And I've got assault troops as well.
Nice, very nice. And how about yourself, Space Wolves?
I have Thengir and Rune Priest and a Glood Wolfguard Terminators and drop pod in reserve.
Fantastic, fantastic. Patty, what have you got? What are you fielding?
In the Spartan is 10 Terminators, 8 Assault Claws and 2 Thunderhammers, because I'm just that mean. In the Mainlander here is Angron and his Honor Guard, and then this one is Air's Fury with the 20 guys and Drex, and then this is just another 10 Marines here.
Because that's a specialised rhino, isn't it? It's a named rhino, so troops are hanging off the side of it as well to get into battle, so it can hold 20. Right, so this is going to be the exciting moment. We're going to roll a dice to see who goes first. Now, who wants to roll it for the enemy? Are you playing the War Boss?
Yeah!
Okay, so everybody knows this guy as Voodoo Ork. Voodoo Ork would be rolling for the bad guys. Who's going to roll for the good guys?
I think as Russ is at the front.
Okay, so it's the highest dice wins to say who goes first. Gentlemen, you can roll it on the table just this once. Oh, it's a 3 and a 3. I have to re-roll that again. 2,
Good out.
4.
Yeah.
It's the Space Marine Legions to go first. So I'm going to see you at the end of turn 1 for the Space Marines and the end of turn 1 for the Orks. Hi guys, welcome back. So this is the end of turn 1 for the Empire and turn 1 for the Ork forces. So we're just going to quickly go through the Imperial forces. Just give us a rough overview of all the most exciting things that have happened in this battle so far, starting with the mess that was over here.
Well, basically, lots of stuff has just been dropped, and we've basically started advancing forward. Wolves have jumped out to capture the objective, and same with the Grey Hunters as well. Everything's just carry on moving up. Lots of vehicles have been destroyed. Angron's still hiding in his Land Raider.
Right.
Korax has landed up there somewhere.
Yeah, Korax is right over the back, but we'll wander over there in a second and have a look.
Russ in the middle has just been kicking everything that's got in his way to death, causing all kinds of numerous amounts of wounds and penetrating hits on vehicles.
Yeah, and Russ is now over there, isn't he? So he's that little clump that's just over there.
Travelled fairly far from where he
Well,
started.
he started off there, didn't he?
Started off round about here, and then just he's up
And
there.
he's now ended
now.
up over there, so he's done pretty well.
Longfang's been shooting at the dreads and that were in that pocket there.
Yeah.
World Eater's advanced on that side.
Yeah.
I believe shot at the Stomper.
And took 3.5 structure points off.
Yeah.
Thunderwolves over there have been attacking the buggies and kind of got skewed off by the onrush of trucks and buggies piling over.
So you've literally, your Thunderwolves, which are over there, aren't they, in that mix, just wander around there and have a look at that side of the board. Because there's been a little skirmish down here with the Raven Guard, but we've also got your Thunderwolves, which were how many?
5 in number. So
And they're still there. Yeah, that's fantastic. So they've held their own throughout the entire part of this game. So they've done really well. And I know that the World Eaters have done really well as well. That lot, I think, were blown up in a vehicle, was I right? And they just deployed out of it?
The Ork Stomper went postal with its Super Gatler, nuked 10 Assault Marines in one shot, killed the Rhino, wiped out another Rhino over there, killed a few Terminators and wiped out most of Shadow Angel 88's Grey Hunters over there as well.
Yeah, so that didn't go too well. So, all in all, this side of your board so far, you've managed to hold your own. Russ has been shot at, blown up. He's been almost turned into a squig as well. All sorts of things have happened to Russ, but he's held his own. The Raven Guard, on the other hand, have been very sneaky. And if I just move around here, just get past you gents. Richard, you can tell me whether I'm wrong or not. All I know is that the Raven Guard have managed to wipe out an entire unit in there. What else have you done? Because I haven't actually seen much of that.
Well, basically, I killed a unit with Corax.
And the Corax is just there.
Yeah, and the knobs over there just killed my scout bikers, unfortunately.
Which is over there by the...
Corax is going to have to get some revenge on them.
Yeah.
I'm basically trying to hold that with the Dreadnought over there as well, suck it back.
So you're doing all right though, but what's happened down here? Because there was troops here that deployed, wasn't there?
Well, I dropped in out of my drop pod there, the deliverance drop pod, killed a unit of knobs, and then Zagstruck and his boys basically shot me to death, and then assaulted me and wiped me out.
Not Zag,
not Zagstruck, but
it's one that's like
rather like Zagstruck.
Yeah. So they've done quite well. We managed to. Oh, we lost an entire building here, but that's going to be explained in a second when we move to the Orks. Okay, so also the World Eater's drop pod landed there, and what's the World Eater contempt of the pod out?
Bale, so he flamed his way through a unit of burner boys to get to the bikes and the war boss. He's taken down 3-4 bikers so far, but somehow has survived the power claw attacks back. Matt's just had no luck rolling to hit against me, so he survived, and touch wood, he'll do that next turn as well.
Fantastic, and there you can see Liam Russ with his few warriors on a guard and his 2 wolves. I've got to say they have been the star players in turn 1 for me, because they've had everything happen to them. As you can see, everything's piling down this side to head towards what is the World Eaters just there. Matt, come on, why don't you run us through some of the most hysterical moments that have happened?
We're a simple race, the Orks. We had one plan, it was kill Liam and Ross. We fired 6 shock attack guns, at least a half of them damaged our own units. We dropped rocks on him from space, at least one of them blew up our own building and took
2 units.
2 units with it. As you know, Will pointed out, the big, massive cannon of doom shot everything that moved. That was pretty fun. Our missile that was on top of
this was brilliant.
The pulsar rocket hit down over there.
Everything died.
Blew things up, killed things, rhinos, land raiders. Our big choppy Stomper that hasn't got into combat yet, but I'm sure it will. Mostly, we've been shot at. We've died a lot.
But mostly by our own hands.
Yeah, we've destroyed our own units, haven't you? So that's what's been happening. We've actually been blowing up our own units, which has been quite exciting.
But we're having fun with it.
Yeah, no, it's been,
that's the Ork way.
And I think the Orks are a very exciting race in the sense that they're quite comical. You can blow each other up.
Yeah.
You can kill yourself quite easily. And we've got loads of hand-to-hand stuff happening down here. So what did you do? You killed... This is everybody knows this guy as Voodoo Ork, and you destroyed a Terminator with a grot.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. So basically they charged in, the World Eaters came to eat our world, they charged in, and my grot picked up his gun and shot him in the face.
which was pretty fun.
That
But
was not bad.
that was a squad of 50 grots.
And they're not anymore.
Not anymore.
There's no grots there whatsoever. That was the World Eater Terminators finished those off, wasn't it?
That was,
Yeah.
They munched through them, but then my Ork knobs returned to the attack and charged into them and munched them to bits with their power claws.
That is fantastic. So this is the end of turn 1. We're about to jump into turn 2 now. I'm now going to see reserves jumping into the table. It's going to be quite hectic. So best of luck to everybody. Okay, guys. So it was the end of turn 2. Nearly almost forgot. Okay, so the end of turn 2 because it goes on so long, don't they? End of turn 2. Okay, let's say what happened with the good guys.
Okay, so good guys turn 2. The Russ continued his massive destruction by running through and battering, I think it was a Death Dread here. No, the battle wagons that were here. There was a line of them, they're now dead. The Marines all leapt out of their vehicles ready to take on the Stomper that was here. I'll come to that.
That's been destroyed, we'll just say it now.
Okay, that got blown up and took out a huge wedge of Ork vehicles with it, which was suddenly filled by this honking great thing, but we'll come to that into the Ork turn as well.
Yeah, basically.
The mighty angry Ron over there slaughtered his way through the Ork knobs and war boss that had killed his Terminators.
Yeah.
And the Marines there got up and charged the Death Dread and unfortunately found that they couldn't hurt it, but then they could because they're chain axes.
Yeah.
And took 3 hull points off it but haven't been able to finish it off.
That's not bad.
The Terminators kept advancing here, just pouring fire in. Now,
and there's only 2 of them left.
There is. They took another round of firing from a Super Gatler, which we'll come to again in the Ork turn. The Space Wolves over there, they were going to deep strike over here but misstruck.
So and I put them over
the
there.
Mighty hand of Brian placed them over there. They've been chased, put over there.
Yeah.
My World Eaters mishapped off the board, but we're coming in this turn, coming next. And Rick, what happened to your... What did Korax do? He's been very shady.
Well, Korax has been quite in the thick of it, to be fair, from what I can remember.
He's been fighting a Death Dread over 2 rounds now.
And you can't really see him, but if you put your hand where he is, so he's just over there.
He committed a tactical withdrawal from the Death Dread. And also there's a unit of knobs that died.
Oh yeah.
Over there, they've gone, apart from a couple that are running away. And he ripped an arm off the Dread over there. And
which is hiding behind the building.
Yeah, and I've got my flyers that turned up last turn as well. So you've got the Storm Talent and you've got the Storm Hawk in the middle there as well.
Fantastic. So it's all been go. And the nice thing about it is that the Orks have actually fought back and it looks pretty empty. So let's talk about the Orks. So we had a super explosion over here that killed the Stomper, but our reinforcements have arrived.
Yeah, so we've got a fantastic. This is an absolutely fantastically scratch-built Stomper. Like it's really, really, really impressively done, actually.
I do like that one.
And has turned up and considered just has started gatling things apart again, hasn't it? You can see this massive squad here of fully mega armoured knobs that have turned up and are just generally being awesome with our super bad Ork. This is the leader of the war here. He's going to be hopefully killing some scummy.
We could have done, but unfortunately someone rolled short, didn't you? So we can't charge.
Double ones for a charge move.
Yeah, so we're stuck there at the moment. But I think with all of the things that are going to fire it, we're going to lose a few bits and pieces here. Though all those 3 vehicles here are basically immobilised.
They can't do anything.
They can't do anything. The Dreads and the Killer Cans wandered down there to go and take on Russ.
Yeah.
I'm just going to wander this way because... Sorry, can I get past you? There you go, thank you.
We've got some reserves who arrived in on the bottom of the board. A truck
so reserves have appeared there. What happened to the vehicle that was here?
It was dead.
They blew it up?
No.
Oh, it's dead. Oh, okay, good.
So we've got not Snickrot and his sneaky commando.
So they've done really well. Now, there was a Knights Warden there.
Yeah.
That's no longer there because this jet or bomber flew past it.
Did very little to it in his bombing run and proceeded something else shot it. What shot it?
A Stomper.
Stomper.
Yeah.
Rocket.
So the Knights Warden has been wiped out now, which is a real shame because I did like that. We've got an Ork vehicle that's appeared there. These boys, have they done anything else?
No, they just shot into the Orks and killed a fair few.
Oh, they did kill a fair few. There was quite a few there.
Dead.
Reinforcements have appeared there. What else have we...
The 2 units of Long Fangs put 6 las cannon shots into the Titan that was there and destroyed it.
Oh, they did, yeah. The stomper that was over there, wasn't it? Yeah, the big blue one.
Just ripped it to shreds.
Place where there's a big gap.
That's why there is a massive gap there now. We've also lost a lot of the troops. There's Angron with his boys. He's finally got out of his vehicle. He's heading that way. He's killed quite a bit. What else have you killed there? The knobs and the...
There was a unit of knobs and a war boss, and
Fantastic.
Angron took them out by himself.
Oh my! Now we've got these, which was there's a load of Terminators that appeared on the board. How many have been wiped out?
3.
3 Terminators to about 8 or 9 Ard boys.
That's not bad.
That's a good trade.
That is a very good trade. I'm quite happy with that. Well done, you, Voodoo Orc.
Yes. Fantastic.
Well done for taking down 3 Terminators. It sounds miserable, but it's not.
4 Terminators, because there was the grot last turn.
Oh, the Grot, yeah.
How many points is the Terminator?
Oh, we don't get points. Only
No,
they
no,
do.
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
it's 40
40
points, yeah.
40, oh. Never
Right.
mind then.
So what's happened with these snotling tanks, or what are they called?
They tried to shoot
Grot
at
tanks.
the Sky Talon.
They
so
did,
They tried to shoot
yeah.
at the Sky Talon, and they did quite well to hit, but couldn't penetrate the paper mache armour that it has, unfortunately.
Bar
With that
humbug.
paper mache rocket.
So all in all, it's been an mental round. We haven't warred yet this side, have we, Orc players?
No, we're holding
No, we're holding our war back for some reason.
What is the shock attack?
Oh, shock! We did. Oh, shock attack guns as usual have been causing mayhem.
to ourselves.
Yeah, to ourselves as much as the enemy. But there's a lot of wrecked vehicles. There's about to be a lot more wrecked vehicles, I should imagine. Oh, Bale's finally dead as well. Bale's finally dead.
Smashed down by Orc Dreadnought.
Yeah, Orc Dreadnought took him down, which is quite good. These guys are still on the run because they're scared. And so all in all, it's quite an empty board. It is quite an empty board, but there's reserves to come on. So I'm going to see you at the end of turn 3 for the Orcs and the Space Marines. Okay guys, welcome back. It's the end of turn 3. I'm just going to say it's been a massacre. You remember there was a load of Orc knobs and there was a Mega Orc with his 2 bodyguards, the 2 not Gazgals. They all got wiped out by Black Legion Braska. Well done. To my dismay and upset. Because I wasn't impressed. So they went really quickly. We caught some wounds, killed a few there, didn't we? We've not really done that much to them.
10 assault Terminators with Thunderhammers.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do against those? Okay, so we're going to move over here quickly. There was a load of Orcs there, and there was a lot of Orcs there, but they've been wiped out by a command squad, which is just there, that have actually captured that basically objective just there. So they've got to blow it up, and then they've won it. Okay, so we're going to move. Not much has really happened there. Oh, there was a lot of shooting by the Orcs as well. At Russ. I actually got involved in it because I was getting quite peeved, so I rolled a dice and I managed to put a wound on Russ. Oh yeah, that's my rock and roll voice done. Okay, so we'll roll down here. These Orcs have appeared, but they can't really do nothing. There's lots of burning wrecks. You can't really see them, but there you go, little flames flickering away. That's what makes my day. Okay. And it proves that just making them were worth every pound that I invested into it. Down here we had an Orc vehicle turn up. He deployed his troops. In the assault phase we did a super war for the Orcs. They charged forward and they massacred everything there, but for some reason the Orcs that attacked these guys got wiped out. Now I put that down to our little friend who only rolls ones. Okay, so
Jake.
So yeah. Okay, so here we are with the bomber. That flew past and it did a, what's it called?
Inferno Bomb.
Inferno bomb, and it hit all of this.
It sounds a lot better than it
It
is.
does sound really good. It went like burn, and it flew past and did nothing from what I can remember.
Killed
Wait,
One. Killed one. That's
Yeah.
it, killed
We're
one.
sticking with the apocalypse.
When we were trying to kill Cinnamon.
Yeah, we were trying to kill Cinnamon. What's his real name though?
Cyril
Cyril
Cinderman.
Cinderman. And as you can see, there he is.
Not seriously Cinnamon though.
No, it's not serious. No. But he actually did. Serious Sam didn't do anything for me. Didn't die. So we've got some more burning wrecks here, which look fantastic. I've got to say, we'll just appreciate the glows for a second. That looks lovely. Right, Angron has managed to wipe out so much stuff that was here. There's just not a lot for him to do. So Patty rolled to follow up and only moved one. So we've still got a bit of gap between these guys and these guys. So that's pretty cool. Over here there was once a lot of Orcs. and there was a few more Terminators, but now there's only 4 Terminators, the original 10 that were there, which is fantastic. 30 Orks.
30 Ork
And those 30 Orks look like they're on the run.
Yeah.
And I think they are. Over here, that did nothing to that. That's still on 1 hull point. We've got good old Korax sat up there, ready to finish it all off, and he's going to probably fly down and kill everything down there. How many wounds is he on?
He's got 3 wounds.
3 wounds still. Only 3 wounds to go. And this is only turn 3, so we're looking forward to turn 4. So a lot has happened on this battlefield. Yeah, very exciting. I do believe that we are about to have our arses handed to us in a polite way, but we've done well. I think we've done well. So we'll see you at the end of turn 4, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, how you doing? So welcome back. This is the final turn, turn 4, and I have to say the reason why we're stopping at turn 4 is because it's pretty much over. There's not a lot that can actually happen right now that's going to make this game change to our favour. So, so let's just have a look. So the big Ork mega fortress, whatever it's called, that's been destroyed, as you can see by the glowing embers of the flames liquoring up from the engines there. And you can see that a lot of the World Eaters have done really well. Unfortunately, that actual World Eater looks like it's dead, but he's just fallen off a base. Lehman Russ, there he is, he's come up, but unfortunately to capture the objective, he destroyed the tank, but I was sneaky enough to move some Orks and just contest it right at the last moment, because I'm tricky like that. That's how I roll. Anyway, so what have we got up here? We've got the last command squad of the Raven Guard captured, well it's the only command squad of the Raven Guard, capture the objective, blow it up and win the objective there. The Raven Guard also captured that objective, which is the lone statue, as a rally point for all of the peoples of the town to approach and know that they are safe. A lot of that stuff's running away, but the Grot tanks have managed to take out the Dreadnought, which is hiding around that corner. That is now destroyed, so that's all fantastic. Lehman Russ basically has been a star player. He ran up there and just destroyed pretty much everything that was in its way. The World Eaters have done really, really well. They had a few vehicles that are destroyed. Lucky enough for them, and I still say that's very lucky, Mr. I roll ones only.
Yeah,
okay. Had we had made the charge, that game would have been a whole lot different down there. But they did really well. So you've got to take your hats off to Battle Legion Brasker for playing, because you stepped at the last moment to play old James's army because he couldn't make it today, unfortunately. Down here, so only a few Raven Guard left. All these guys had a shot, killed a few, but these guys have survived. The vehicle took a shot, did nothing at all at the end of the day. We move around here. So we've got the Space Wolves. They're just moving forward after wiping out the... No, didn't even wipe out the Lone Guard. It was the Raven Guard, wasn't it, that killed him out?
The Terminators was more focused with war loss.
Yeah. So there was a load of bikes over here that took out some of what are they called? Long Fangs?
Took out like one unit of my Long Fangs.
Yeah, it took out a unit of your Long Fangs. So these guys opened up on them and managed to kill quite a few. So much so you routed them and they're on the run. And you killed the War Boss, which was really good. And Fengi threw his axe, didn't he?
He did.
Right, now we're moving around this side of the table. Okay, so what do we got here? Well, there was an objective here, which is the cannon. And whoever owns the cannon, basically at the end of the day, can take out either side's vehicles and stuff. So, for example, if the Orks had it, because the Orks had it at the beginning, so they were shooting down the table at different bits and pieces. If the Marines captured it, they could turn it on the Orks. So it was every Primarch seemed to want to grab this objective. Am I correct?
Yeah, I just want to kill stuff.
Yeah, except for the lone.
I wasn't allowed. I had to go out.
So basically, except for Lehman Russ, he was the only Primarch that didn't go for that. So we've got Korax and we've got Angron. There was 13 odd in there. Korax killed 3. Angron walked up and killed the last 10, and sorted them all out, which was pretty exciting.
Serious overkill.
We lost a lot of killer cans because all of this was filled with killer cans. That's all gone. You can see the World Eaters have been moving up as well into a new position to take out the rest of the Orks that are there. Had we played on, these lot would have just disappeared and died. That's done really well. What has it done?
Shot some stuff.
It shot out some stuff.
It killed some tanks, honest.
It didn't kill any tanks, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't.
No, it killed that battle wagon, the red one.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, it did kill a battle wagon, that's right. So it's done one thing. So basically it came on the table over there, it flew down there and shot one battle wagon. I've got to say, for me, star players as well are the Wolves. Fantastic cavalry units, and I've actually shot a lot of stuff at them and not managed to kill any of them. No, there was 5. There's now 4. So something did happen to them.
Yeah, 6 shock attack guns.
6 shock attack guns, of course. Basically, everything's routed there except for the Grot tanks. And I've got to say, Grot tanks, star players, absolutely brilliant. All these guys over here did a lot of shooting, and that's pretty much it. So, what are the points earned in the game? Right, well, as far as I can tell, we've added everything up. Most of the objectives are captured. So, a bit like DG Nebraska.
I've tried to tally it all up as close as possible, and after all the objectives, all the characters, all the super heavies and all the units we wiped out, we came to 1,165 points earned for all players.
So that means every single player that was in this game, from the World Eaters to the Raven Guard to the Space Wolves, which was 1 Space Wolf because the other 2 couldn't make it. Yeah, what a letdown that is, eh? We had 2 World Eater players, and we had 1 Raven Guard player turn up for this game, and so each one of those people that played today have earned that amount of points. So go on, one more time.
1,165 flipping points.
Yeah, that's how much each player has earned. So that means those poor people that didn't turn up get nothing. Okay, so I just want to thank everybody. So Voodoo Ork, thank you very much. Richard.
Thank you.
Mr. One Roll Ones. Black Legion Braska. Matt Dell. The lovely Patty. And Matt. And I'd just like to say thanks very much, guys, for watching. It was a fantastic game. Highlights, who had the best highlight? Who's got the favourite highlight of the game for them? It's the long fangs, isn't it?
Long fangs, 4 las cannons, wreck it, just
6.
detonating a stomper
6.
straight away. 6 long fangs, detonating a stomper, just unbelievable.
I mean, they were taking. I've never seen so many big vehicles like that just
Disappear.
drop. I mean,
Just disappear.
there's been 3 on the table. 3 on the table. Anyway, so listen, that was a fantastic game. Well done to everybody. I'll see you. Next game is October the.
No, it's this month.
Oh no, it's 25th of November, is it?
Yeah.
August. Yeah, so 25th of August or the 28th.
Something like that.
25th, yeah.
End of August.
And what is that one?
Into the Nest.
Oh, that's the.
Iron Hands, Salamanders, and Iron Warriors.
Oh, versus the
Against
Harad.
Versus the
It's
Harad.
the biggest Harad. It's going to be the biggest Harad game we've played, with some of the nastiest, dirtiest legions in the table. Okay, guys, you take care. Speak to you later.